extraordinaire. We got Rasturbz. Yep, Rasturbz coming through on that spaceship straight to you. Yep, this is season 4. Bless up, everybody. What you saying? Gonna send this out to the universe. We live on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Yep, tonight we got this special guest out there in the universe, Rasturbz, dancehall artist. We're gonna chop it up about what he's doing, new music, new video, what's going on out there in the universe. Yep. Much respect to my new sponsors, Black Spade Premium Gaming Cards. Yep. Much respect. Toronto Top 6. Bless up. One of the top media urban music sources in all of Canada. Yep. And Toronto especially. Yep. And bless up to YouView, Your View, new sponsor, and all the other sponsors that support D2E Down to Earth. Right now, I'm going to send the spaceship out. See what's going on. See where Rasturbz is. Still waiting. See what's going on with Rastafari Samurai. Connecting. Rasturbz coming through, dancehall artists. 8 p.m. We live right now. See what's going on. Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna send a spaceship out. Rasturbz. What you saying, brother? Connecting down to earth. Let's see. Yep, remember to subscribe to our channel in the link in the bio for the YouTube, all that great stuff. I think he's coming through right now. Yeah. Rasturbz connecting on that spaceship down to earth. What you saying, brother? I say this to everybody. Introduce yourself to the universe, to those who may not know who you are.
Well, you know, I said this is Turbz. Big up yourself, Down to Earth podcast. We here.
Much respect. Yeah, man. Much respect.
Don't know.
Yo, tell the people a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and how long you've been doing like your music.
Well, really, yo, I'm from Barbados. I'm a Bajan youth. Been doing this here since I was 16 years old. Came over here, you know, started with DJs, really with a DJ, and was chanting and thing, but things don't make sense back then. But then I came here and met with my producer, and then from there it was a wrap, man. Everything's been up and up.
So what's your influences, your musical influences growing up?
I would say Capleton, Sizzla, all the greats, man. All the greats. I like the culture stuff, but I also love the rough stuff too, a little bit. So that's where my influences, you know, dabble, and I just learned from those guys watching the greatest do it, and from there it was a wrap, man. Just put it together.
What's the feedback like you get when you're like doing like your music? Because your music is what genre? Like dancehall, right?
It's dancehall, but I also like a little bit of the conscious side.
Yeah, all right. So dancehall.
So that's why when you listen to like if you listen to some of my previous tunes like Rusty Glock, or you heard this last tune that I just put out, it's, you know what I mean, all those are from a more cultural, me putting in the consciousness into the songs, but still keeping it gully enough that you know, all the listeners are gonna want to listen to the tunes.
So how do you feel like the dancehall, for example, the scene in Toronto is for you? Because you probably would be considered newer generation. I know about the politics with the older
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
generation?
Well, you know, like I know of Lindo P and Cardinal and those guys that really paved the way, you know, and even earlier
Mm.
influences that really paved the way. Like I've worked with a couple reggae artists out there, a guy by the name of Sid Perry. Well, he's
Yeah.
touring Hawaii right now, but I did some work with him, and you know, and just watching those guys and how they do their thing, it just made me want to even push my music even that much more.
Yeah. So like doing your music now in these days, like how long you been doing it for? Like I would say like really taking it serious.
Well, 2014. 2014 is when I met with my producer. I was doing it a little bit before then, but everything wasn't serious, like actually getting into production and having like album covers and
Mm.
have your music streamed digitally. It was just, you know, putting music on like MySpace. And then I met my producer by the name of Mitch Stone. And ever
Hmm.
since, we've been trying to create a brand and create a sound that everybody's gonna like really realistically want to hear. And not to sound cocky or nothing, but I don't try to rival the artists that are here. I try to go to have my music played in like the Caribbean. So I'm trying to rival man's like Alkali and Popcorn and
Yeah.
those likes, you
Yeah.
know, household names, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. I see. That's good. The international scene,
the
basically
international
thinking
circuit.
more than just local. That's why you gotta
Yeah,
think if you really want to make it. You have to,
yeah,
those are the
yeah,
shows, those are the networks. So I'm gonna ask you, you were talking about the streams recently now.
yeah.
How do you feel now? This all the streaming and the system has benefit the artists. Has it benefit or hurt the artists? I know this NFT might be a
Yeah.
new way that an artist could actually make money off their music because streams you
Money
don't really
from,
make no
yeah.
money off the streams.
Yeah. With the streaming thing, I guess it's more to be able to connect with your fans. Like it all depends on
Mm,
how you use your marketing. You know, like
mm,
for instance, before I only know of a couple platforms that were like actually like I started off mine, I would say on Reverb Nation. And for a lot of people that
yeah.
know Reverb Nation, you know, they have their own local streaming platform. But to reach I guess I would say worldwide platforms or wherever you want your reach to be, you're gonna wanna, you know, you're gonna wanna step in and dabble a little bit here and there, especially with Spotify and all these other places. They're giving artists the reach now. Like if a man's wanna reach all California now, you know,
Yeah.
he doesn't go have to go out to LA, take a jet out to LA and reach California, you know?
But you know what? I don't know. Maybe some people know this. Maybe this is a gem I might drop because you're an artist too. I'm gonna maybe put it
Mm,
out there. How it's changing now. If you have all your music on all digital platforms and it's
yeah,
on YouTube, right?
yeah,
Basically, you make a site, you build a site so everybody that's every little thing is on that site. So that one link on probably Instagram is your site, and every single thing
yeah.
is all on that site, right? And you could be interactive with that, and that's how you're gonna make your money as an artist. You
Mm-hmm.
basically have to put your thousands of dollars into your site.
Your
After you
thousands
done
of
it
dollars, your blood, your sweat, your tears, put everything
into your
into
site,
that and hope that you're
yeah.
gonna get it back, you know?
So first you do your videos or whatever that process. And once you know you have your music and you have a couple whatever your catalog, basically I'm saying that site is gonna make everyone come to you. Like it's like you have more control to watch over all your platforms, all your networking is coming straight to you. You gotta
Yeah,
do that
yeah, yeah.
with this
Definitely.
merch and shows. You can
Definitely.
have your shows now live at home. You could be doing a show and someone pays you for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I think for some artists like me, I like to interact with the audience, you know? And that part
mhm,
of it that part of it is kind of missing with today. Like when you were asking before, how do I feel versus streams if it hurts the artist? I think that's the part that hurts most artists because right now we want to be in front of our audience. We want to give our audience those jam-packed performances that leaves the audience saying, yo, that's my artist, yo, that's who I want to listen to, right? And to have that connection, you know, be able to sell merch and see your fans actually, you know, buy that merch from you. And I think that's the biggest part that a lot of the artists are missing right now. But hopefully with, everything going, we get that back soon, and I'll be back out in Toronto doing some shows. And
you know what? I think it could work, but now it's come to a time now, like we know there's talent here in Toronto and everywhere, that people have to network together more to get taken seriously. Like how we're talking, for example, now. So now just say there's a show you're doing and I'm there. I'm saying, yo, I'm gonna go check Rasturbz show. I'm gonna make sure I cover that show, do an interview right there. That's an example of what we have to do more of, support. Or if there's like a whole bunch of artists, I know there's an event. It don't have to be my event, but I just show up at that show. You get what I mean? Showing support. And the culture covering it too, because after you're done on stage, who's covering it?
Yeah, who's covering those shows?
It's like a sport. It's like a sport. It's like a basketball. I tell people, I'm like the news, the journalists. When you come off the court, who's talking to the Jordan or whoever, right? You need somebody. Tell the story. Yeah. So that's what we need. We need networking like that going on with the artists,
man. And
DJs.
You know what? It was the funny thing you said that, because with this new video, I was able to link with Rastafari Samurai, and it's funny because he was telling me who he really was, and I was like, man, you know who you are? Like, to me, I'm like, do you know who you are? And he's like, yeah. And we got to crack it, chopping it up a bit, and then I found out who his sound was. And for me, it's big to work with people of that nature, or I should say a person of that nature, because artists like myself, those are sounds and people you only like dream of. You heard of them on big stages coming up as a youth, like me as a 16-year-old youth, I'm going to Sizzler shows and Capleton shows, and you're hearing about earthquake sounds and all these different little DJs from Jamaica, and you know what I mean? But to actually get to work with someone of his influence and what he was telling me, and it was good energy, like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how we do it. Straight, like like I'm saying, people have shows, and people love music. We love music too, but we really are what we say. We're really part of the culture. Like, we grew up seeing musicians,
so
hearing the music, being around the science of creating music, and what the opinions of the older heads of what was going on with the music we're listening to now, and shit like that. And that's showing them how we sample shit, and how, this how we cut stuff. Like, we were showing them the new technology, and then they're telling us, that how much records they sampled. Even a brethren of my dad's brethren showed me that one of the hip hop artists back in the I think it was Jay Rockefeller, they had a hit with Scarface, right? They sampled his record. Rockefeller, I remember that a hit. It was with Scarface. I forgot the track. Bless.
bless.
Don't know, man.
Big one.
How's everything?
Everything's blessed, man.
I just had to come on and say what up,
Yeah, definitely. I was telling them, I was like, you were explaining to me who you were and who you are, and I was telling them, like, it's just a blessing that I got to work with you, because growing up as a youth, 16 years old, and you're hearing earthquake sounds, Renaissance sounds, these are big name, these are like big generals to sound and music in the reggae dancehall culture, so yeah.
Don't know. I just wanted to say bless up, and I wanted to let you know we are live on YouTube live right now, and Twitch right now at the moment, and IG. It's going all at the same time,
all
my
at the
brother.
Same time.
Big up on ourselves.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what's next?
I just wanted to bless you up and get into a little bit of the video what we did. It was a good video, man. Good views on it too. Real good views
on it. 11K speaks for itself, right?
Good. Yeah,
and still climbing. Like 11K and some.
Yo, I don't even know the other video what I did with Frankie Payne, how much it's at. You're putting myself in competition. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Like right now, the song has been well received in Barbados. a lot of people from United States. I got a couple people from Germany. Man, people they're loving the song, they're loving the lyrics, they're loving the production. So I can only say thank you. You know,
brethren. That's all you, brethren. Yo, you know what? I say this. I salute you. Respect. I thank you for making good music.
Respect.
Straight up goods. I always have to salute people, when they're making good music. Keep the fire going in it. Don't let it go out.
Always.
Don't let it go out, man.
Always.
Don't let it go out.
Remember when we were shooting the video, and then after we were there by the vehicle, and I was showing you some of my tunes, and you were telling me, you're like, yo, like, you know, so big respect for that too.
More fire, man. More fire. Anything new, anything what you got new going on, anything, let us know. We always promoting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not about only the interview, man. We be like fans of the music, and we be promoting good ethics, of good work ethics, of good hard working artists such as yourself.
Thank you. So
we're doing it.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna ask you your top 6 artists of all time. Because I asked
my top 6 artists. Like, any artist?
Any artist.
Okay, so if I'm gonna go, I would say Vibes Cartel for sure. You know, Vibes are the man. Lyricism, you can't beat Vibes. You know, that's it there.
Don't know.
Of course, Drizzy. You know what I mean? Bar King, love him. You know what I mean? I like his work. Reggae style, back in the reggae genre. Sizzla. I would put Sizzla there. Yeah. If I'm gonna go a little bit more into the dancehall world, again, I would probably go Bounty Killer. Yeah, Bounty Killer. And back on the hip hop side, I would probably have to say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You have one more? Is there one more you have?
How many did you say?
One more. Another favorite artist. Who's another artist that I really like? I probably say Jada. I have to say Jada Kiss.
Jada? Some top end.
I know you caught the verses. I know you caught the verses, man. I know you caught the verses.
Of course. Yeah. But Jada even before then was a beast. You know, I came up on the days of downloading mixtapes. So I'm talking deep block.
But that day he had to rip it and show it, and I loved it. The locks, they're made for that. The locks, man.
Yeah, man.
Living off of an experience.
Yeah.
They didn't even know that.
Yeah, man. So,
but I'm gonna let you wrap it up with my brother. I just wanted to say what up, my brother. But we keeping in touch. Seeing? You don't know. You know what I mean? But before we go, I always have to say this though. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, 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 pop. Wow. You don't know.
Don't know. Blessings.
If you had to work with anybody, like you had to work with anybody right now, like an artist, who would you you would pick? Like if you had a chance.
To be honest, I have so many on that list that I really want to work. I really want to work with. I have, but if I could honestly say somebody that in the recent times that I would love to work with would probably be Drizzy. My reasoning for this is he's opened up the world to reggae and dancehall culture, where a lot of other hip hop artists would try to exploit the culture, but he's actually given like reggae artists that platform on his OVO Sound Radio to actually, like, I listened to OVO Sound Radio just the other day and I was hearing Stone Love like just juggling live on radio. So to me, if I wanted to gain that influence, I would have to say Drizzy right now, because he's the man that is actually putting on the younger artists in the reggae world.
That's big. That's big. That's big. So yo, that's big. Everybody, like, you know what? Normally I'm thinking, yeah, it's gonna be Drizzy, but you had a good
Yeah,
reason how you explained it for
yeah. Like,
Drizzy.
don't get me
And
wrong. If I could get to work with Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Popcorn, any of those guys, I'm there. But
mhm,
influence wise and helping to push the culture forward and upward, I would say Drizzy. Look at what he's done for Popcorn,
true.
and again
True.
almost Skilly Bang as well. So
Mhm. Let's
I
see. Yeah,
go where
you're
the
right. You're
numbers are
right.
speaking.
The numbers. So yo, what's
Yeah.
next for Rasturbz? What's next? Like, you have anything
Uh
else, like projects on the way?
yeah, I have two new singles I'm looking to come out with in probably the end of this month to the beginning of next month. I have a single that's already recorded called My Way. Look out for that. That's going to be a big hit. And I also have a rendition of Sister Nancy's Bomb Bomb, which, mind you,
Mm.
shout outs to Sister Nancy. Her song just went double platinum or triple platinum
Hmm.
certified. So, and I have
Big.
basically a cover of that my producer thinks people are gonna love. We're actually trying to. I shouldn't be saying this, but we're actually trying
Mhm.
to see if we can get Sister Nancy to accompany
Come
me
on.
on the vocals as well. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Good. That's good. Great works. Great works, brethren. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So I'm gonna ask you, like, in all of reggae and dancehall, your top reggae artist and your top
Mhm.
dancehall artist.
My top reggae artist, top dancehall artist. Well, top dancehall would have to be Vibes. There again, like I said, the man's a lyricist.
Vibes. All right. All right.
Nobody put
Mhm.
together structure and rhythms together like better than this guy. It's like
Mhm.
you hear something like Nigel Eye. Where would he think of something or to put those words to harmony like that?
Yeah.
And then for like reggae, wow, man. I'd probably say Sizzla. Sizzla is
Mhm.
would be one of my biggest influences to this day. I can still listen to Mother of All Nation to this day, and it still resonates with me.
Mhm. So you have a selection where you say Drake, Sizzla, and what you say? What I miss out? Yeah.
Capleton,
Hmm.
big,
That's a
yeah, man.
selection. So yo, anything else you want to tell the people out of the universe before we come
Just
off
want
the
to tell you
station?
guys, continue listening out for more Rasturbz. Go click the links, like the tunes. You know what I mean? Forward them, share
Mhm.
them. Help me promo them. I can only reach so many people in this world, but with the help of
Yeah,
each one we reach one, the music will
yeah.
propel itself.
That's what we do at Down to Earth, man. That's what we're trying to
Yeah,
do.
man.
Connect with everybody and keep promoting. As long as you're doing something, we're gonna support. Yeah. Bless up
Bless that,
Rasturbz for coming
and that's
through.
that's half the battle for us artists, right?
hmm That's all you gotta do. Support each other
Yeah,
and network,
support each
and
other.
then everything will come together. That's how we gotta do it. It's the only way to make a scene. That's what they want to make a
Yeah,
scene.
man.
You gotta show.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
show unity. There's no
Yeah.
scene if there's no unity. You get what I mean? No one will take us serious.
Fox, you're speaking.
No one will take us serious. So, yo, the whole key is that's what Down to Earth is doing now. So, like, for example, when you see the sponsors, that's a
Yeah,
representation of unity
of unity. Yeah,
from Toronto to the universe, to America,
yeah.
to wherever. Yeah,
To
man.
wherever,
That's how
man.
we're doing it.
Yeah, man.
That's how we're doing it. But yo, bless up for coming through. Rasturbz
Bless up, bless
for
up, bless up,
connecting.
bless up.
Just big up Down to Earth if you can. You know?
Yeah, man. I just want to say thank you to Down to Earth. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I hope you guys are in good health, good space, love, light, and
hmm
say more tuna come.
Bless up. Rasturbz
Bless
Down
up,
to
bless
Earth.
up, bless up.
Respect, King.
Respect, respect.